Morning, everybody. Happy election day to you. Not 3-minute coach today, but want to put a message out to you. Outside my polling place here in Sherman Heights in San Diego, just got the honor of voting. I was thinking about this a number of years ago. I was fortunate enough to be invited to go to Afghanistan my very first time. Actually, we flew in the morning after one of the first major national elections. And the way you could tell was, as you're coming in, it was the morning right after, is that some of the staff and volunteers who are actually kind of working in different parts of the airport had purple fingers. And in fact, that's one of the ways that in Afghanistan, they keep voter fraud down, is that after you vote, you dip your finger in indelible blue ink that can't be removed. And I remember seeing these guys filling out my immigration cards and people in the buses or in taxis with blue fingers everywhere they went as a sign that they had voted. And it was a big deal, and they were proud and excited to be able to vote after so many years of chaos. And as we know, elections haven't always worked out perfect there or around the world. But I do remember them voting at great cost. Later in our trip, I was with a bunch of doctors and teachers, and we ended up in Mazar Sharif up in northern Afghanistan. And the doctors that week said that more and more the hospitals and medical centers were having to deal with people who came in with missing fingers. Because as they would leave Mazar to go, having voted and climb into the mountains, the Taliban would stop them. And if they saw that they had voted, they would cut off their fingers. As an example of trying to intimidate others to say, your vote shouldn't count. This is what happens if you speak your voice. We live in a country where we have the honor of getting to choose. Yes, your choices may not be perfect. We may dislike everything. We may think politics and government is a gridlocked system, a corrupt system, whatever you want to fill with your own adjective here. But the reality is you get to choose. Wherever you are today, hopefully you get out there. There's a lot of races in senates and ballot measures and taxes and schools. But you get to have a say. You live in a place where you get to have a choice. It may not be a perfect choice, but you exercise that choice as best you can anyway, even if it's to choose and write someone else's name in that spot. But today, congratulations, you get to vote. Wherever you are today, talk to people in polling stations, love on each other well, lead courageously.